So this is the time in our show where we take a question from somebody in the community, and today we have a question from Norman.
Hi, Dr. Wendy. My name is Norman. I'm from Potomac, Maryland, and I'd like to know what are the current guidelines for high blood pressure for senior citizens, those people over 65, 70.
So, knowing your blood, whether your blood pressure is normal is extremely important. High blood pressure, which is called hypertension, is actually a very dangerous problem, and it can cause heart disease, stroke, kidney problems, eye problems. So it's really good to know what your blood pressure is. And it turns out that 1 in 3 adult people in this country have high blood pressure. And people in Norman's age group, over the age of 65, they say that 60 to 80% of those people have high blood pressure. So, when your doctor or his staff measures your blood pressure, they put an inflatable cuff on your arm, and they measure your blood pressure. And because our blood pressure changes throughout the day, your doctor will have to check your blood pressure several different times on several different occasions to see if you really do have high blood pressure. And when we measure blood pressure, there's 2 numbers. There's a top number and a bottom number. And the top number is called the systolic blood pressure, and that is the pressure when the heart pumps. When it beats, it pumps the blood all around your body. And then the bottom number is called the diastolic pressure, and that's as the heart is filling back up with pressure, that's the diastolic number. And to have normal blood pressure, you're supposed to have blood pressure less than 120/80. And then there's a category called prehypertension, which is between 120/80 and 139/89. And so you're not quite at high blood pressure yet, but you're on your way there. And then there's 2 stages of high blood pressure or hypertension. The first one is when your blood pressure is over 140/90, and the second one is stage 2 when it's over 160/100. And there's one more category, specifically more towards Norman's age group. And people over the age of 65, they tend to have more of a problem with the top number being high. The bottom number might be totally normal, and that's called systolic hypertension, and it does need to be treated even though just one of the 2 numbers is elevated. So it's very good to know what your blood pressure is, get checked by your primary care doctor. And one very important thing is that you might be thinking, what can you do? Lifestyle changes help blood pressure problems and sometimes prevent the need for going on medicine. And sometimes when you're on medicine, you can get off if you just have a healthy diet, cut back on your salt. If you're overweight or obese, you need to lose weight. And exercise by itself, even if you don't lose weight, helps your blood pressure. And the last 2, quit smoking because it elevates your blood pressure, and cut back on alcohol. So there's always something that you can do to help your blood pressure, and make sure you do get it checked by your doctor. So I hope this information is helpful, and I'll see you next time. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, please email programs@hctv.org with your question, or you can email a link to a video of you asking the question.